In this video, we'll look at some more random tips about using It's Learning. Specifically, we're going to look at how to hide the course tree, how to reorganize resources, make items inactive, and how to restore items from the trash. Let's get started. Now, there are times that you may be working in It's Learning that you just need more space on the screen. Whenever you're in the resources, you're always going to see this column over here on the left called the tree. And you may just want that out of the way. Notice here at the bottom of that tree, there are two arrows pointing to the left. If I click on those arrows, it's going to actually collapse that tree. And then I can just click the arrows are now going right to open it again. So that's a great thing you might want to show your students to help open up that page so that they can see more things. If you're in on an assignment, notice there's also the option here to collapse this sidebar. So I could collapse that one and this one and have a lot more space on my screen to do activities or just to see the information. Now let's look at that tree again. My tree is an absolute mess. I've just randomly been adding things and they're not in folders. I've got a lot of different assignments floating out here. So I want to organize this and show you how to organize your tree as well if it gets unruly like mine. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to click up here on the Resources tab so it shows me everything in my tree. So I see all my folders, and down here I see those random assignments that I want to actually put in a folder. I've already created this sample assignments folder, and now I'm going to move these items into the sample assignments folder. To do that, all I'm going to have to do is check the items that I want to move, and then I'm going to scroll up to the top of this page and notice there's an action button. If I click that action button, I could say move to, and then it's going to come up with my tree, and I'm just going to go down and find the folder that I want to move them to. I'm going to put it in the sample assignments folder and click move. Now, as that's moving, let me describe to you the difference between move to and copy to. Copy to, you're typically taking something and literally making a duplicate copy of it and putting it somewhere else, whether that's a different course or somewhere else within the course. When you do move to, it literally takes that item out of that location and puts it somewhere else. So typically, if you're going from course to course, you're doing copy to. If you're trying to just reorganize things within a course, that's where move to comes into play. Now, the next thing I might want to do is actually put these folders in order. I just made that sample assignment folder, but it's all the way at the bottom of the tree, and that may not be where I want it. So once again, I'm in the Resources tab, and notice there's this Reorganize choice here at the top. So if I click on Reorganize, it's going to actually show me everything in that tree again, and I can just click and drag to reorganize items. So put anything where you want it. Once you have it in the order that you want it, just click back, and then it'll have saved that change that you made. Same thing within a folder itself. So let's say in the sample assignments, I had an order that I needed these in. Once I'm in that folder, I have the same reorganize option there, so I could reorganize and move those around as well. Now, another management tip about your It's Learning course will be activating and inactivating items. At the beginning of the school year, you will likely copy over content from last year's courses into this year's courses. And hopefully you have the directions on how to do that. If not, let your ITS know. But when you copy all of that over into your new course, you don't want to overwhelm your students and have everything active for them when they first get in there. So after you've copied it over and it's there on the Resource tab, you might want to just go through and just start clicking the Inactivate button. So change this active from yes to no. You could do select all, action, and deactivate here as well. Same thing is true any items within a folder. If you go in with that folder and you want some things to show but not other things, you can also click here to activate or deactivate items. Now, the last tip I want to give today involves the trash can. We had a few people during online learning accidentally deleted a few things. And what's great about It's Learning is anything that's deleted is never completely gone. It's just moved to the trash can. So let's say I lost something. To find it, I click here on the More tab, and notice there's the trash can. So click on the trash can. Anything that I have deleted sent to the trash can will show up here in this list. And it will show when it was deleted, who it was deleted by. To restore it, all you have to do is check the box in front of it, click Restore, and it will literally move that item back into your course, the exact same location where it came from. So if it was in a folder, it'll be back in that folder. Now let me scroll up here. Notice there are two tabs up here on the trash can. Elements, so those are any items, activities, resources that you've put in the course. But then there's also a plans. So if you accidentally delete a lesson plan, it will be here and you can check it and restore it as well. Hopefully these tips help you.